would love to study at a university in England or the United States. It could give me the opportunity to use and improve my English and meet people from different backgrounds.
I don't want to live abroad because I will miss my family and friends too much. I love traveling and want to visit those countries one day, but I like living in my home country.
I moved to Spain when I was 10 years old. It taught me that I can make friends anywhere I go, so I would love to study in another country and learn about a new culture.
I don't know yet when I want to go to college. Study abroad for a senior semester would be fun, but I heard that universities here are great and living in the UK can be pretty expensive.
Well, I don't really care what I like as long as I go to a top university. I want to become a physicist and I hope I get accepted into either Harvard or the University of Tokyo.
Think of all the amazing experience you could miss out on by never moving to a different country. I can't wait to meet new people and experience their culture.
Although I agree that experiencing new cultures is great, I think living in a foreign country will cause me a lot of stress while studying. I much rather focus on my studies and explore the world after I graduate.
I think it is smart of you to make that decision for yourself. Going to college can be very stressful, and many people start with the wordland. You should always take care with your mental health.
I love meeting new people from different backgrounds, but I also have a lot of friends here that I would hate to leave behind. Moving to a different country is a big step.
I agree with you. Moving can be really stressful. I think it would be a good idea to learn the language of the country we will be living in. Because if you don't, communication with the locals will be tough.
Depending on what you want to study, you could always get your bachelor's degree in Spain and then do your master's abroad. My sister did that and loved it.
I already found here a few universities I want to apply to when I'm done with high school. I don't know yet if I want to go for my master's degree, but I might consider moving when the time comes.
Even if I do not study abroad, I would love to have the opportunity to work in another country. That way I could live here and travel to meet new cultures.
Don't forget that having studied abroad will look great on your resume. If you want to apply for jobs where international communication is a part of the job description.
I can't wait to go to university. I've dreamed of becoming a doctor since I was a little girl. I hope I get accepted into medical school.
I am looking forward to university as well. Although I don't know what I want to study yet, I've been spending a lot of time online looking about the options I have. But there are so many.
I'm not going to university at all. I don't like studying. I prefer working with my hands. I have decided I want to become a car mechanic because I love fixing machines.
My uncle said I have to go to university if I want a great future. He said that all good jobs require a university degree, so I don't want to risk my future by not going to university.
I definitely disagree with that. A good job is anything that you're good at and that can pay your bills. So, for example, if you become a mechanic, you should be the best.
Yes, I've never been good at studying from a textbook. I always done my best in high school, but I just know I couldn't stand 4 more years of studying. And I think it's a question of attitude because if you try to compete with yourself day after day and become the best at what you do, you'll always be happier because you'll find more opportunities in life.
Exactly. My sister doesn't have a university degree, but she's the head chef at a great restaurant, and that's what actually makes her happy. I think she's really good at it, and that's what makes her professionally successful.
You have the point that everyone in my family has a degree. I don't think it's important going to university. Maybe I take a gap year to serve in some NGO project.
That's a great option, but I would call it a year of service instead of a gap year. I think spending a year doing some service after high school, it's a great way to learn about the world before going to university.
I don't think university is important though, because it reinforces your learning and offers you more opportunities.
I don't think I would have a problem by losing motivation to be a gap year. I think some time off will help me to decide what to do.
I think it has to be a balance between something you can live off, are good at, and makes you happy. There's still a lot of time to change course, so we shouldn't pressure ourselves too much about making the correct decision right now.